OnlyFans will ruin your life just as badly as corn will, and for less money. Likely. What people don't understand about OnlyFans is it's a lot of fucking work. I made another video on this and let the women that do OnlyFans speak for themselves in the comments. So no, don't do OF. At least with corn, you get a guaranteed check as long as your agent doesn't take it. OF, you're putting your nudes on the internet for the rest of forever in the hopes of possibly one day making $1,000. It's not a better option. Both things will ruin your life. Neither of them pay enough.
OnlyFools is finally being shut down. There is so many additional details now coming out regarding the impending shutdown of OnlyFools. And there are tons of creators who are now popping up online saying that their accounts are being frozen. And a lot of this is actually related to why the platform is going to be shut down. Let's go ahead and jump into the first video, and then we'll start talking about the most recent information that's come out regarding the shutdown of OnlyFools.
My OnlyFans got deactivated this morning, and I wanted to come on here because we're gonna turn this into a positive. So if there's any goddesses following that have all their eggs in one platform, I think this is a good reminder that even a creator like myself, who follows all the rules, who's very mild on the platform, so to speak, has had their funds frozen and all of their tens of thousands of followers that they've worked 3 years for just kicked to the curb. And also when it comes to investing your funds, I think it's really smart when you start to save your money when you're making enough to save, to invest them in places where that money can grow. Don't just have it sitting in a checking account. One of the things that took me way too long to learn was there are high yield savings accounts where you can put your money in, and I think recently the rates are up to like 5%. So even if you put a little chunk of money in there, it's going to grow 5% every month, and you can take it out with no penalty.
So yeah, I don't think she entirely understands the concept of interest or compound interest, but at least she's beginning to work her way there. A lot of OnlyFools creators, they basically begin making money. They have no financial literacy. They blow off the money. And of course, they're also living on credit. So, hey, I made $200,000 on OnlyFools. So now I need to go and buy a $1 million house and a $300,000 car. So now I'm $1.3 million in debt. And oh yeah, by the way, I didn't pay my taxes. This happens to OnlyFools models all the time. And then they get suspended on the platform, or they fall off, just like a rapper, and there's really no going back for them. And of course, their lives are ruined because there's no way of getting out of this. Once you owe the IRS money, they will chase you to the end of the earth for a penny, and they will be charging you interest on that penny that will go up every single day. Many of you have never been in trouble with the IRS. Let me explain how the IRS works. If you owe the IRS money, they charge you interest, and that interest goes up every single day. So every day, any taxes that you owe to the IRS are increasing by the day, which is the reason why it is better if you owe the IRS money and you legitimately did it. You want to settle as quickly as possible. They have things like the Fresh Start program or whatever. But under no circumstance do you want to allow it to just keep on going up indefinitely, because you guys, it is not like when you owe credit card debt. Okay, it is much worse than credit card debt. Much worse than credit card debt. It is frightening. It is absolutely frightening how it works. And a lot of these OnlyFans ladies that didn't pay their taxes, they have no way of paying their taxes. And I've already said this. Once they end up kicked off the platform, once the platform ends up getting shut down, they will go straight to the streets, because that's the only place where they're going to be able to make a couple $1,000s a day, and they've become accustomed to a certain way of life. So we're going to get you caught up on some of the things that have been happening. We have one video that basically catches you up on what's going on with the DOJ. The DOJ is investigating. The DOJ is investigating OnlyFools, but in addition to the DOJ investigating, the IRS is also investigating them. And not only is the DOJ, Department of Justice, investigating OnlyFools, but their tax evasion division is also investigating OnlyFools.
Criminal Investigation Division has reportedly contacted OnlyFans content creators as part of a criminal tax investigation. According to Seattle tax defense attorney John Colden, IRS special agents have visited the homes and offices of OnlyFans personalities and their tax return preparers, delivering grand jury subpoenas, which indicates that the Department of Justice is also involved. OnlyFans, a subscription-based social media platform that frequently features adult content, saw a surge in traffic during the COVID-19 pandemic and reportedly earned over $2.3 billion in 2020. Some of the platform's highest-grossing content creators, among the 1.6 million total content creators, are now facing questions from the IRS and the Department of Justice Tax Division.
Yeah, so this is 100% not a game. These girls are in trouble. And it's so funny when Black China, she got out, she made over $200 million on that damn platform. And people are like, oh, she didn't make that amount of money. That's absolute BS. You have people who have like 100,000 followers on Instagram pulling in millions. And Black China has like 25 million followers or more on Instagram. All right. She was making bank. She didn't make $2 million on that platform. She made hundreds of millions on the platform, and she's just not talking about it. So not only are they being investigated, not only is OnlyFans being investigated in the US, they're also being investigated overseas. If we look at this, it says here that very bad people are taking advantage of people who are not even 18 on OnlyFools despite vows of safety. This article is from July 2nd, 2024. Journalists documented 30 complaints in police and court records of CP material on OnlyFools from December 2019 to June 2024, when a 16-year-old girl from Florida her whereabouts were no longer known. In April 2023, her parents searched her phone despite desperate for clues. What they found shocked them. For months, she sent some photos and videos to another individual they now feared that she was with. Some guys just flew in from New Jersey. Her bewildered father told a 911 dispatcher. Some guy just flew in from New Jersey. Her bewildered father told a 911 dispatcher after reading her messages, there's some kind of business and images, something bad like that. The next day, sheriff deputies found the girl partially disrobed in a rented house with the man. According to police records, an investigation revealed he had posted dozens of videos and images of the girl on OnlyFools, a booming online marketplace. One video advertised for $20, and it showed them in the act. And of course, guys, this girl is 16. This is insane. And the caption was, "Watch me get super wild." The man, Ethan Diaz, 22, was later charged with human trafficking and other offenses, and the bastard had the balls to plead not guilty. OnlyFools makes reassuring promises to the public. It's strictly adult only, with sophisticated measures to monitor every user, vet all content, and swiftly remove any report of CP. We know the age and identity of everyone on our platform, said CEO Kylie Blair in a speech last year. No children allowed. Nobody under 18 on the platform. So this woman is going to prison along with the pimps who created the platform. All right? It was created by, I believe, 2 guys. Those guys need to serve long. They just don't let them out. Just don't let them out. The Florida girl's case detailed in police records, court documents, and interviews with law enforcement undercuts OnlyFools' claims, and it's not an isolated example. Reuters documented 30 complaints in U.S. police and court records that CP appeared on the site between December 2019 and June 2024. The case files examined by the news organization cited more than 200 images of CP, including some adults with what I just cannot say. In one case, multiple videos that of CP remained on OnlyFools for more than a year, according to investigators who found them while assisting Reuters in its reporting and alerted authorities in June. Yeah, guys, this is crazy stuff. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane stuff, guys. And that is the reason why. That's the reason why lawmakers are now fighting to actually shut down this absolutely horrible platform. There's some of you who are like, oh, it'll never happen. It will never happen. But no. Citing alleged issues on OnlyFools, lawmakers call for stronger safeguards. So the U.S. lawmakers and two in Britain call for tougher safeguards against this type of content after Reuters investigation found more than 140 police complaints of images that should not be on OnlyFools, the popular adults-only website. It's absolutely unconscionable, U.S. Representative Ann Wagner, a Missouri Republican, said in a statement about the complaints. So this is absolutely insane what they're finding. These findings confirm what my office has known for years. Americans are being taken advantage of on OnlyFools. And she's the person who sponsored a federal law passed in 2018 that allowed victims to sue websites knowingly that host this type of content. Congress and federal law enforcement must do more. And so this is actually, she's like made this one of her missions to shut this down. In the UK, where OnlyFools is based, Reuters documented 18 complaints of this type of content appearing on the site. And social media platforms have become a safe harbor for this type of very bad behavior. Now, the situation is only becoming more serious. Lawmakers are moving. Over 100 lawmakers in the United States have demanded that the Department of Justice investigate OnlyFools. We actually heard some of that earlier, and right now that's actually pending. So there is an ongoing investigation into it. There's an ongoing investigation into OnlyFools, what's happening on the platform. And there over 102 lawmakers pushed for it. This happened back in 2021. So they're actively working to get this platform taken offline. And as you can see, like a lot of it's, they're the content creators called content creators. There's a better name for them than that, but we'll just go with that for a moment. The content creators, a lot of them are having their accounts closed down and they're acting like they're angels, but there was obviously something that triggered it. So OnlyFools has been hit by these accusations, and it doesn't adequately protect people who are not 18. In 2021, the BBC detailed several cases of this type of content of CP. In response, OnlyFools' parent company Phoenix said it closed accounts it found to have these types of images. The same year, 102 Republicans and Democratic members of the U.S. House of Representatives called on the Justice Department to investigate the CP claims on OnlyFools. The Justice Department told the lawmakers 3 months later that it could not confirm or deny it was investigating OnlyFools. Okay? Contacted recently, a department spokesperson declined to comment further. So yes, they are 100% investigating OnlyFools right now. They refuse to confirm or deny it. This means that they are building an active case against OnlyFools, and and once they have all of that, they have everything together, because they're not trying to spook these people. They're building a case against the people who are creating content on it. The IRS is building a case. The tax evasion division of the of OnlyFools is building a case. They're building the best case they can build to take down this platform. Okay, and I'm telling you, when OnlyFools goes down, Fansly and all these other platforms, they're going with it. So they're going. So the people who created this platform, they're going to go to prison, and you're going to see these jokers trying to get away and go to countries where they have non-extradition policies. All right, there you guys have it. So this is a massive update. This is a huge update on what's happening with OnlyFools right now. They are going to be shut. They're finally being shut down. And the Justice Department, the DOJ, they are simply building their case as quickly as possible, and they're getting all their ducks in a row so they can take them down like they're going to take Diddy down. All right. Don't be shocked when their offices get raided. All right. Britain's already ready for them. Those men, they're going to be extradited to the U.S. Like I said, they'll probably try to run to a non-extradition country. They'll catch them. They'll get these guys. And guys, if you want to get my thoughts and my ideas here about, without me having to, censor my words or beat around the bush, subscribe to my newsletter for my personal thoughts and insights. I drop a new newsletter every single week, and this newsletter is going to be very lit this coming week. So definitely go and check that out. Subscribe. There's a link in the description of this video. Also, and it's a totally free newsletter. Also, join the Angry Guy community on Locals for exclusive content, or if you just want to support the channel, there's a link to it in the description of the video, and you can visit us at angrygalaxy.com. I mean, what do you guys think regarding all of this? OnlyFools is finally being shut down. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. And walking away. And cheers.